Our neighbors tell us that it's really those residential areas, secondary roads that are really giving them a lot of problem. Just take a look right now and you can see this street. This leads up to an elementary school. And then also, Nick, if we can pan over, I want to show the sidewalk. It is a sheet of ice. Meantime, county leaders say they are working to make sure that they get around the county to hit some of those areas.
I feel a little disrespected to hear her on the TV saying, you know, the roads are passable and we're doing so great, and that's just not the case.
A tough reality for 74-year-old Bradine Brown and her husband, who's a disabled veteran. This is their Temple Hills driveway. Now look at this. It's the road they need to travel to make it to the passable road on 23rd Parkway. Turn right and it's the route to get to Hillcrest Heights Elementary School. Brown says she did have success signing up for the county's Silver Shovel program to help those who are 70 years old and up with limited mobility. However,
I got an email saying you've been approved, and this evening it says you've been approved and we signed you up with a contractor, but it gives no estimate as to when they're going to be here and what they're going to do.
We're up to about 800 individuals served. We had over 4,000 individuals apply. I think we verified about 2,300 of them.
County Executive Aisha Braveboy says she spent time on the roads today, traveling with crews to get to areas that needed to be dug out. She acknowledged the ongoing demands from residents.
311 has taken a lot of calls, and we've been able to get through those calls pretty quickly. And so we have a strike force now that is attacking, in addition to the work of DPW&T, we have added additional assets to our complement to attack those areas that have not received the type of attention we would like them to receive.
County Executive Braveboy set a deadline for roads to be passable by Thursday morning at midnight and says crews are still working to get to 100%.
I think we're going to get very close to that 100%, but probably somewhere still in the 90s, because when it's late at night, it gets a lot colder.
In Fort Washington, this was a scene on Tantalion Road. Once you turn onto Monterey Circle, that's when you're in for a bumpy ride. We caught up with Ron Weiss, describing his neighborhood.
I've noticed ice and snow and not much else. No, I don't see much plowing. Well, I haven't seen any plowing. Just about 2 o'clock this afternoon, a truck came by and salted the streets, but that hasn't had any effect.
As for Weiss and his neighbors, they're hoping plows come through so they're able to make it out.
The crews that are out there, they're working hard. The people who need their help, I hope they can hold on until they get help.
County executive, she says that they are still working to ensure that they're able to hit all those areas around the county. Meantime, Sean, we know that Prince George's County Public Schools are closed tomorrow. Back to you.
You can understand why buses cannot navigate through neighborhoods, and you got an elementary school there behind you. What a mess out there. Dominique, thank you.